Welcome back to Unday Radar Talks. Pfizer. Pfizer has continued to rise since the company released its latest quarterly earnings report on May 1st. Pfizer's stock price has been trading between $24 and $29 for nearly half a year, and the positive results of the latest quarterly earnings report may push the company's stock price out of this area and start a bull market. Pfizer reported first-quarter revenue that beat estimates by 6.9%. to $15 billion. The company also reported earnings of 55 cents per share, which was an impressive 61% above analyst forecasts. We see from the daily chart that the stock's recent larger trading volume was mainly concentrated from May 1st to May 7th. The stock fell 0.6% on Friday, with only 26 million shares traded and a turnover rate of 0.46%. Both trading volume and turnover rate were lower than in previous trading days, indicating that the stock's upward trend may not be over yet. The drug manufacturer sector fell 0.21% on Friday. The sector gained about 2% last week, which is not much. The sector may continue to rise this week, but given current market conditions, upside may be limited. Let's take a look at the position cost distribution of Pfizer stock. The stock's current position profit margin is 90%. This data shows that the selling pressure currently facing the stock is relatively high, but we also see that $27.1 is the current position peak of the stock, which is not far from the current price position. So this situation will be more optimistic. Let's take a look at analyst ratings for Pfizer stock. Based on 19 analysts' ratings of Pfizer stock over the past 3 months. Buy ratings account for 47.37% and hold ratings account for 52.63%. The average Pfizer stock price target is $31.40, with the highest estimate being $45 and the lowest estimate being $27. Wall Street's consensus rating on Pfizer stock is buy. Price prediction for Pfizer stock. While the stock and industry sector may be at risk of a price correction after a run of gains, I don't think that's likely to happen immediately. Further gains in Pfizer stock are possible, and my near-term resistance level is $28.80. Realty income. Realty income shares were down just 2% after the company's latest quarterly earnings report, but pulled back some on Friday. Technically, the stock doesn't seem to want to fall, and bulls are still in control of the stock's price. The stock rose 0.7% on Friday, with trading volume of 3.9 million shares, the lowest in a month, and a turnover rate of only 0.45%. The price at Friday's closing price is only 1% away from the recent high of $55.70, so the stock is expected to break through $55.70 next. So where will the resistance be? The REIT retail sector fell just 0.14% on Friday. The sector has maintained an upward trend for the past month, and there is no obvious volume amplification at the highs, so this trend may not be reversed immediately. But at the same time, it should also be noted that the sector has not risen significantly in the last 4 trading days, indicating that there is still a certain amount of selling pressure at this position. Let's take a look at the position cost distribution of Realty income stock. The current position profit rate of the stock is 82%, and the selling pressure is relatively high. $51.60 is the current peak position of the stock, and there is already a certain profit margin from the current price, so this may bring some selling pressure. Let's take a look at analyst ratings for Realty income stock. Based on 8 analyst stock ratings for Realty income over the past 3 months. Among them, buy ratings account for 37.5% and hold ratings account for 62.5%. Realty income has an average price target of $58.38, with a high estimate of $65 and a low estimate of $54. Wall Street's consensus rating on Realty income stock is buy. This channel only makes short-term price predictions for individual stocks. Regarding the short-term price prediction for Realty income stock, after the above comprehensive analysis, I think the stock may continue to rise, but the selling pressure will also increase further. My resistance level is $56.50. Amazon. Amazon stock fell back quickly after hitting $191.70 on Thursday, which is the stock's all-time high. The price closed at $187.48 on Friday, down 1.07%, indicating that there is strong selling pressure at this level. Trading volume on Thursday was 43 million shares, the highest in the last 6 trading days, with a turnover rate of 0.47%. 34 million shares traded on Friday, with a turnover rate of 0.37%. It's worth mentioning that most of Thursday's trading volume was above current prices, which may not be a good situation. The internet retail sector fell 0.79% on Friday. The sector has been in a sideways adjustment phase in the last 5 trading days, indicating that the selling pressure at this position is relatively large, and a reversal to the next trend is also possible. Let's take a look at the position cost distribution of Amazon stock. The current position profit rate of the stock is 96%, and the selling pressure is relatively high. We see that the position of $174 is the current peak position of the stock. The profit margin at this position is already large, which will put pressure on the upward trend of the stock. Let's take a look at analyst ratings for Amazon stock. Based on 44 analyst ratings on Amazon stock over the past 3 months, we see 100% buy ratings. Amazon's average price target is $219.76, with a high estimate of $245 and a low estimate of $200. Wall Street's consensus rating on Amazon stock is strong buy. Forecast for Amazon stock price. I think the stock needs a pullback after hitting all-time highs. There is already a lot of room for profit below the current price, which may put some selling pressure on the stock and affect the rise in the stock price. My support level is $183. That's it. This is my analysis. If you have different ideas, please leave a message below. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. See you in the next video.